should fit the wireless mic setup, should fit the roll of displays, and then I'm hoping maybe to make a shelf in there for the camera here, so that we can literally basically bring in 3 cases and set up.
Yeah.
That is my goal. We'll see how well it goes, but that's the goal. You know, we'll put extension cords and stuff like that in there. The laptop for the dual display, and have all of that in there as well. So I mean, overall, it's pretty much everything staged. I figure you're probably going to want to drive up alone because you got to leave early. So I figured me and Travis will drive up with the gear, meet you up there. We'll set up first thing Thursday morning. Again, start banging.
Oh,
out.
you're going to be there Thursday morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Nuts.
Yeah.
I didn't take off Thursday morning.
Okay, well, you'll get up there Thursday afternoon.
Yeah.
Me and Travis will start working on
I
getting.
might take the afternoon off.
Well, we'll start working on getting interviews set up for Thursday night then right away. I
Yeah.
want to get some interviews in the books as quick as we can. So on Thursday night we don't, if we want to
We
stay.
have a couple for Saturday, man.
Oh, dude, you really did? Have you gone to the group? We are gonna have interviews up the yin yang.
As I mentioned, work has been monopolizing.
Yeah,
time.
we are gonna have interviews up the yin yang. People are that Norse game wants to be on the show. Seppi's gonna be. We'll save Seppi for Saturday.
Yeah, good. I like 7.
I know, and he likes interviewing with you. So, well, because Seppi's going to be there, we can have him talk about his new games. Oh, come on, you smile pretty at Seppi. He likes you.
We might have to do 2 interviews.
What?
With Seppi?
Mhm.
We can have he can do 2 different
Just
games.
to stop in and stuff.
Well, we can do. You know what we can
I won't
do?
be there Saturday.
If he's there Friday,
You're not there
if
Saturday?
he's there Friday, he can just come on the show and do a beer court with us.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're not there Saturday. They have him do a.
Have him do beer court with us.
Yeah.
Right.
We can have him do. We can do 2.
Well, we could probably do 2 beer
I was gonna
courts
say,
anyway, to
right.
be honest.
We're gonna end up with 3 or 4 episodes out of this, so let's do multiple beer courts too. That way we can throw it on a couple of the episodes. And again,
Yeah.
so I'm making.
This is what we're doing for this show, by the way, guys. We're just kind of sitting here and talking without any visual.
No, that's fine too. Yeah.
All right, I should probably tell you what. I'll just start thinking.
Yeah, because we're just gonna do beer court tonight anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna do beer court.
So for those of you who are about to start
Wait.
watching us, we're doing only beer court tonight because.
With no visual.
I mean, while we
We're not gonna turn the
I'll
camera.
Okay,
start the show.
He'll tell you
and
to turn
then
the
we'll do
camera
that.
on first. Okay.
Yeah. If I can figure out, I had to reprogram this. So I don't know which cam I got. Live from the 6th subfloor basement of the Guys, Games, and Beer Towers. Well, my God.
Thank
It's
God.
Guys, Games, and Beer.
Yeah. Thank God
We
for
are,
really good single malt whiskey.
Yeah.
They're gathering energy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need it for the next
This
2
weekend.
weeks. Oh,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
again,
Pretty low key
you
today.
guys kind of rocked it this weekend, by the way. Thank you again. I don't know if you noticed a big shout out from MGC to us.
Oh. That's
Oh,
nice.
that's good. It's good to get some of that put together. It's gonna be interesting when they see the minor army of mini machines.
Yeah, they are
They
coming.
look nice. I
They
think
really
look good.
do. They're going to be great.
Yeah.
And they are coming. I stopped back up there Sunday again too.
Mhm.
And yeah, everything is coming along beautifully.
How far did you guys get?
By the end of the evening, all 9 were powered up. We had 2 totally wired,
Huh.
minus the tops because we don't have the tops yet.
Yeah.
And the coin mechanisms, because at the time I thought we had talked about doing these harnesses for the coin doors, but there aren't coin doors on these. There's coin buttons, and it stays with the harness. So we're gonna hardwire those in.
Oh.
We're gonna wire those right to the JAMA harness. So guys, what we're talking about right now is, Guys Games and Beer have our 2 biggest shows of the year happen to fall 2 weeks apart.
Yeah.
Which is making our lives a living hell. So this weekend, as we have said again and again, and I know you can still get tickets to this event, we will be at the Alliant Energy Center in beautiful Madison, Wisconsin. Where are we going,
Well,
Larry?
it is a
Where are we going, Larry?
Game Hole Con.
One. If you guys love tabletop gaming,
Yeah.
and I watched like the very first interview you and Travis did with Alex Kramer.
Okay.
Travis. Two of you did it.
Yeah.
It was the first year we went, which was only the second year of Game Hole Con.
Yeah, so that would have just been across the street at the Sheridan. Just
Yeah,
saying.
or it was still at the Sheridan.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's gold. It is absolute gold. So if you and you guys kind of nailed it on the head what this was and what it's going to become. And yes, it has become. If you're into tabletop gaming, old school D&D,
Board gaming too. You know.
amazing board gaming. There's going to be a lot of new board
Board
games.
games,
there.
card games, and they have their whole.
been
One of
big.
the areas that's always fun is their developer display area where they have a section where basically independent game makers are demoing their game.
Yeah, and we've been invited to play a few of them this year already, so we need to be ready. This is the convention to go to. I cannot stress this enough. If you are in the Midwest area, and I know people are
well,
coming
the
from
tabletop boarding, gaming.
I know people coming from all over the United States. People coming down from Canada. Hopefully, he's bringing that Canadian beer he talked about.
Yeah. Is a vaccination proof
Proof of
of that
vaccination is required.
Is required, and
You can do
and I
a
think
pass test, can't you?
Madison.
What's that?
I think you can do a
Well,
pass
negative,
test. I can't remember. That might be.
72-hour negative test.
Right. So or a 72-hour
DCS.
previous negative test. But here's the thing, guys. It is also Madison's got mask mandates.
They do
so
have a mask
it's
mandate
going to be
for it,
vaxxed and masked event.
Yeah.
So you know we
Yes, it
will.
will.
So we will have to all be on our P's and Q's about that. But then again, the last event we were at up in Madison was vaxxed and masked, and guess what? Zero cases.
0 cases.
Afterwards.
That we know there was over 400 people in a shoebox.
Yeah,
that was
there
true,
were,
right?
and there were 0 cases of COVID afterwards.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Masks don't work.
No, evidently, and neither does the
They
vaccine,
just,
Rob.
Yeah, they just give you the virus back.
Evidently. So keep that in mind. This event is
Apparently.
absolutely the. And again, we're all old timers when it comes to tabletop gaming and D&D. This is how Gen Con used to be.
Yeah.
And it's all about the gaming. So we'd love to see you there this weekend. If you do come, make sure you stop by the booth, say hi to us, have a beer with us, because
You don't often have someone hanging out there. You know.
Well, this year even more so,
Yeah,
because we're not running
ready.
any other games. We're literally
Yeah.
just going to be doing the booth this year. So
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm not.
It was fun to do, and people seemed to enjoy it.
Oh, everybody
so
did, but
if there was a huge demand, you know, it'd probably.
and
be,
you know what's
but-
and I'm going to ask Alex and that stuff after and Josh and stuff after this year. Is it something that we need to plan for?
Yeah.
In which case, though, we're going to have to up our staffing levels because
Yeah,
we never have enough
so-
staff when we run that.
And then 2 weeks after that is the Midwest Gaming Classic. So the other side of the fun coin is video games. Right?
Yeah.
Video games, pinball. I mean, they have a
Tabletop game.
they have tabletop a section, an area, and a game library and stuff.
Milcog all the way, kids.
Yeah, and so it's nice that they have that piece, but the primary focus is video games on that one, and so you get in the course of 2 weeks you can kind of have all things gaming.
Yeah. So normally the Midwest Gaming Classic is in April, but because of COVID, it was pushed back to November, which again happened to drop literally our 2 biggest events of the year 2 weeks apart. So we are scrambling to get stuff done. So that's why tonight's going to be a short show. Rob,
Now we'll probably talk for an hour.
Rob, what did people
Same.
miss when they didn't come to Man with Power?
Oh, what they missed? They missed a lot, actually. I mean, we had Larry's shooting gallery was amazing.
And it's
I
going
really
to be
loved
even
it.
better this year at MGC.
Yeah, it'll be bigger.
Yeah,
for sure.
A lot bigger. And
Um,
that game's making a return. What was the name of that one again?
Oh, that's the
Elemental
PlayStation
Gear
one,
Boy?
right?
Yeah,
I like
the
that one.
PlayStation one. Everybody loved that one.
Yeah,
genius.
almost need to have more PlayStation ones because there's some really.
You almost need a bigger screen for that one.
We
But
have.
we use
Yeah.
the
Oh, no,
small
no,
one
no,
for the
we-
venue.
we
The
have-
problem with the bigger screen I find in these older games is that if you have 32 pixels or whatever, right? If you have and you make them bigger, they're just bigger.
Mm,
Your accuracy doesn't improve.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Well,
looks
again,
like
I
that
find-
poster behind you.
I find that
Like
I
it
get,
probably looks better smaller.
yeah.
That's
I find
so
that I
much.
think that looks perfect. The
No,
way
I mean it looks cool, but what I'm saying is like if you're trying to it's bigger so you can see
That's
better.
not
or something, it
necessarily
doesn't
good.
necessarily
help
translate
you.
because
Yeah.
because now the blocks are just bigger and
Right.
they don't look quite as good.
I will say that I'm sick of losing my back on those screens. Those are
Yeah.
killers.
Oh, I know they are.
Yeah, I haven't invested in, but it sounds like Ty's going to, so I'm going to see how his experiment goes.
He's gonna
Oh,
go
with the
the
new
The brand new guns that will work with old school games like the PlayStation,
right,
that,
but on a flat
panel,
screen. Yeah.
and they don't use a bar technology.
Right, they're using a sensor. They've got not a gyroscope in them. What am I trying to think of? A G-force sensor. It's a G sensor that tells it which position you moved it into.
Yeah,
Right,
so
that's,
the
that's
zero-
how you figure out where the G string is.
It is literally just like your phone does. Real quick. So what else, Rob? What else did
Nothing.
they miss? Excuse me.
You missed a joke apparently.
Yeah, he always does.
Like G-string. I didn't.
Stepped all over
I
it.
didn't miss the G-string joke.
All right, fair enough. I don't care.
I mean, come on. Who doesn't like a good G-string adapter?
G-string technology.
Oh, I love G-string technology. Right up that. Yeah. No. Okay.
Well, there was the controller that came with the thing you sat on that vibrated.
Yeah, the res. Yeah. Yeah.
I brought that out to MGC one year, didn't we? We had that out there.
I don't think. So.
I don't think we ever
Oh,
had.
we had the vibro. Tom had it.
I had one that we bought out there one time. Yeah, but that wasn't for the res. That was for something else.
I thought you just had the back.
We had the rumble seats.
Yeah, I mean,
For
but
the
you
roller
just put it on
coaster.
the back
For
of
the
a
roller
seat.
coaster.
You would put it
The
on.
back.
We,
Yeah, that was
but
it.
we built. But we
Not
built.
the thing you stick in your shorts.
No, we actually built.
No.
We built.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, I never thought about that. Those in your shirts would probably be amazing.
It's the best roller coaster ride ever.
Whoa, whoa! All right. So what else? What else did we have at Man with Power that people are going to get a chance to see at MGC, Rob?
Oh, there's Paquidimus Prime.
Yeah, I am so looking forward. So,
Sitting in the garage right now, looking all sad and dejected.
gonna get a lot of love at MGC. So, Rob built a full size. No, let me rephrase.
Full size.
No,
Full size is like that.
Yeah, full size is like that.
That's
Rob
like
built
10
a
times
gigantic Paquito gaming system that we will be bringing to.
With plenty of help from Tom and plenty of help from the Paquito folks.
Yeah, thank you, Paquito folks. You guys, those earring
Thank you,
models.
Tom.
Those earring models worked fucking awesome.
Yeah, right. That was so useful.
They gave me the best pattern ever for making the larger version. of the
I
machine.
did like that software that you picked up that would turn it into
Yeah.
STL file. That was
worked-
actually pretty
yeah,
dang
it does
cool,
work
but
nicely.
it was nice to actually already have one. That
Oh
worked out
Jesus,
really
yeah,
well.
thank God. So so we'll be bringing that. We are going to have a very large VR setup this year. We're running Steel Battalion this year. Oh, and I talked to Dan. We're going to have big screens for that.
Oh,
Good.
okay.
I asked Dan Sunday if we could.
So we're not bringing screens for that.
Yeah, we don't have big screens at that place. So I asked Dan if we could borrow 10 large monitors. So, because he's going to replace the monitors in those. He's getting monitors inside the games we're building instead of those. TV
Oh,
sets.
instead of elemental
Right. Well,
element
the problem
TVs?
with the TVs is they don't turn on automatically. If you put a monitor in them, they'll come on automatically. So there's no having to goof. Also, the problem.
There is that.
Yeah. You want these things to power up and just run, where they won't do that with the TV sets. You got to fiddle with the TV sets to get them right.
Yeah.
So I asked Dan if we could borrow 10 large TVs.
All right.
Those later Sonys might have done it.
They might. There are other TVs that auto power.
They might
If,
have. They were pretty
after
sharp.
power loss, they come back to the same state. So
Yeah.
if you just power down the.
Or you can tell them to power up.
Um,
Dude, Sony was insane with
Yeah.
those. What the heck was the name of those things? The
Bravda. Bravda?
Bravda, and then there was another one with V.
I can't remember the.
But anyway, they made these like really awesome like widescreen tube TVs that were
Oh God,
smart
yes.
as hell.
And
Bravia, right?
Bravia. That's it. Yeah.
Bravia.
No, they used what was called the Trinitron tube, and those were the most. They were the flattest, most gorgeous tube TVs you've ever seen.
Yeah, if you can get one,
flat.
if you can get
True
one of those
flat,
suckers
thank
like
you.
4x3,
Oh God, they are
That
for,
is
for retro
What?
gaming.
the best.
And so, if for those of you who don't know, Sony made medical grade and TV grade monitors, PVM monitors that that uses that technology, and it is just they are the gold standard for retro gaming.
Metal
I
frame,
thought the
just
true flats
dissipation.
Weigh a freaking ton.
That's why.
would have been better for like a tube true flat would have been better for light gun games. It turns out they get it loses on the
The edge.
edge.
Yeah,
Which
Jim
I'm
had
always
one,
surprised
remember?
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a bit
Jim had
surprised
one.
about that.
Yeah, I
too.
would have thought,
Right, I got a perfect line of sight to the edge.
Yeah, but it
Makes sense
apparently
because it
they-
just picks up a white,
It
white
picks up
spot.
the raster.
Yeah, and I don't understand why it
That is
loses that.
interesting.
That is like almost works better. But if you have a super curved TV,
Yeah.
because
Too much.
once they got like 36 inches,
Some of those ones were.
some of them were really curved that it would lose on the edge too.
Anyways,
you know?
yeah, it's got to be that right combination.
There's no winning for losing.
No. So, and we're going to be bringing back some of the old favorites to MGC. We'll be bringing back the Pac-Man Versus. We're bringing back fishing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
We're bringing back
Fishing on the big screen. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kent.
Heck yes.
Kent, and after this show, you might want to bring your shit home. It's been sitting down in my basement for 2 years now. Well,
You know everybody's practicing sitting in your basement for years.
that's true too.
Bringing Brian back.
Brian is good. Oh my God, Brian is going to be in the room all weekend long.
Yeah, you can get a preview with his solo shred coming out.
I
You
know.
can find out information on that on the Lords of the Trident Facebook page.
That is going
If
to be
you want
amazing.
to check that out. Basically, that's in between.
Right, so if you guys
Yeah.
don't know what Brian does, so Brian is a guitarist. He plays in a couple of bands, but we especially know him from Lords of the Trident. Brian plays live video game music as the games are playing on the screen. It's freaking amazing.
Well, he goes through and creates the videos too, and then he plays
The themes and
to
stuff,
go
yeah.
with them. Yeah, so it's pretty neat what he does there. So
So stop by and definitely check out Brian from Lords of the Trident in our room. What else we got going on? We got so much going on this year. We're bigger this year, okay? Like we weren't big enough already. We're a lot bigger this year.
yeah, it's gonna be a big room. We bringing a couple candy cabs, which
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
that much about them. So
Oh, and we have the
but-
Dark Soft mod in one of them, which is freaking amazing. So if you haven't seen the Dark Soft mod for the Candy Cab, well, you can use extra. I think it's for any Sega machine, but we got it in a Candy Cab. This thing's freaking amazing. So you'll get a chance to see that. What else we got going on, Rob?
Well, the usual retro stuff. There's gonna be
Pepsi Man will be back.
yeah, Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi. So literally, if you walk in our room, the entire time you're there, all of a sudden you hear Pepsi Man. It's the weirdest thing.
yeah. Sometimes just
50-50,
have to take a
like-
walk because I don't want to hear Pepsi Man anymore.
I want to hear it.
Yeah. So there will be a.
Huggerina will be back.
Oh yes.
All the retro
So-
systems.
For those of you who
There's
explain
a
what
lot of
Hungary
Hungary.
is.
How do you explain Huggerina?
No,
It's
okay.
just- you're the cutest teddy bear and you just want to hug. It's kind of weird because this is probably one of the few games that we've had people come up with their own impromptu. They come up with their own impromptu competitions for it. You'll see like 3 people crowding around it, trying to get a high score. You're basically just trying to hug people, and they do not want that to happen.
This is the brilliance of indie video gaming.
Yeah, and it's it's kind of weird because it's a retro game. It runs on the Pico 8. And it's something that could have come up. They could have come up with this 20, 30 years ago, but oddly didn't. But the game's perfect. I mean, it's just a great, genius game. So
Yeah.
I'll probably bring that back.
Oh,
'cause it
nice.
does well
Good
every year.
call. Good call.
All the retro game systems. I'm probably gonna try and bring a 5200 in this year.
Oh!
I'll try and get it to.
We've never shown a
You
52.
know.
So in the entire time, which is almost 10 years now, we've been doing this. We've never shown a 5200.
I got one in the back that's been sitting in storage for years, and every time I
Yeah, that's
power it up,
because we
it
figured
works.
everyone just kind of walk up and go, huh.
What's that big wedge on the table?
What the hell?
No, if you've never played a 52.
Mom, I'm scared.
No, the 5200 is a scary system.
Beast.
Oh, we never showed a 5200, Rob. That'd be
And
fucking-
I got about a half dozen controllers for it, so
I've got-
at any given time, at least one will work.
Yeah, I've got some games for that at home too. If we need more games.
Bring a couple in. I was gonna get the multi-cart for
Yeah.
it. But
Oh, you got the multi-card? Good. Never mind.
no, I was gonna.
Oh.
But I never did. Never
All right.
picked it up.
5200 was quite the system.
It actually
it's
wasn't
massive.
that bad if you don't.
No,
count
it's not
the-
that bad.
If you
The
discount the
controllers.
controllers.
It was massive.
Joey-
This thing was gigantic. Wait till you see the
It's a
size
big
of
boy.
this thing.
Are you bringing out your Atari display?
You should.
Atari display.
Yeah, the Atari Sears display.
Oh, yeah, we will be bringing, so their Sears had their Telegames, which was their licensed version of Atari game systems, the 2600. And yes, we will have that there. We're going to have a little made in Wisconsin section. So there's a couple of items made in Wisconsin that will be in this section. One is this particular system. It was the casing was all made in Wisconsin here at a local display company.
The second is gonna be Larry.
Well, that too.
He's made in Wisconsin.
You know something? We're gonna have to put a sign. We're gonna have to have a
Yeah,
sign
well,
for him.
made in
We'll
Wisconsin.
just have him stand there next to these two machines. But we're also bringing something called the Gargantua game, which got a lot of love at Mammoth Power.
Yeah, because it actually was good. I'm kind of surprised. It got some rough press, and it's like, this thing's great. What are you talking about?
Okay, but Rob,
I actually enjoyed it a lot.
did I not say it was? I hated it when I first saw it too, though.
Yeah, you did.
I
Yeah, you
understand.
did. You
I-
did hate it. Yeah.
You know,
I really thought it was
it doesn't. So like, you get a system like that, especially if you're going to do a stand-up version of it. You know, it's just a pedestal, and so it's not a cabinet, right? So it feels. Doesn't feel like a retro.
Well, you could
system.
buy this one as a cabinet. In fact, the one
yours isn't.
But no, the one, but it
Well,
was. I got more of the history of this particular system. It originally was a cabinet. The owner had the company come out and convert it to a pedestal.
Oh.
And they did a shitty job, by the way. No offense, guys. You really ventilation, okay? If you're still around, come out and look at it. I put a fucking fan in there so the CPU wouldn't overheat. They stuck a thing.
Well, it was supposed to be in the cabinet, you see.
I know, and in a cabinet would have been fine.
I mean,
but
you
you
just-
stuck it in this tiny little box.
You
with
can just
no
use a
ventilation.
Raspberry nowadays.
I know you can.
Throw a
but,
pie in there.
but wait till you see this thing, guys. It's the
Well, probably the most fun with it, I think, because a lot of stuff's like those arcade sticks that we have, the metal arcade sticks.
Yeah, the
which
Pandora's boxes.
which we brought
We've
out.
shown
We'll-
before.
We'll bring them out again.
oh god, yeah.
I bring the one
Um,
with the screen on it.
They always
Have you
get
guys
love.
seen that one?
No,
I've
a
got
Pandora's
this-
box
I've got
with a
a,
screen.
I've got the portable Pandora's box, and it folds up. It's like a little briefcase,
Yeah.
and then the handle is the joystick. So you unscrew the handle, open it up, put the handle in the handle spot,
and it,
yeah. The handle's actually a joystick. I mean, it's like an arcade
Yeah,
joystick,
okay.
a real one.
Yeah.
that's cool.
Made out of metal, but
So
made out of
all
plastic.
sorts of cool stuff to see in our room this year.
A metal shell.
It is going to be a good show. So
Yeah, I was thinking
Alright. I know.
you added.
excuse me.
You had the flippers, but you added the plunger.
I added a plunger
for
yeah.
the better effect.
yeah for pinball.
That was a big
Pinball.
deal, actually.
I think
It
so.
was.
It makes
I
a
think
big
It
deal.
made it much better.
I like
So,
it.
but again, we've got so much cool stuff, and we've got so much stuff going on. So again, this weekend, if you're in the Midwest, trust me, take a day, get a day pass, come to the Midwest Gaming Classic. If you're an old Gen Con fan like we are, you are gonna you will
Go
be
up to Game Home Con this weekend.
Yeah.
Weekend.
this weekend
In
is
2 weeks.
Oh, let's try
and
that.
then in 2 weeks do MGC. But come to Game Hole Con. It's such an amazing show. I cannot tell people. We cannot praise that show enough. Their growth has been explosive from our first show. Which again, once you watch that video, it's hilarious to watch us interviewing Alex for the first time. That was the second year of the show. They went from this little show with maybe 500 people in a hotel to taking over the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Pretty short order. Too.
Yeah, pretty damn
Yeah.
short order.
Pretty damn short order.
All right.
We gotta do the thing.
The thing?
That's why I'm waiting.
Oh shoot! Here, I better power the.
Okay, so we can hear it, so we can so we
So
don't
you
sound,
actually hear it?
so we don't sound horrible.
Portable? Yeah. There we
don't
go.
sound horrible.
Yeah. Better check that sound real quick here.
Check.
Make sure it works. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Ready?
Ready?
It might blow our ears out. I'm not 100%
All right,
sure.
all right.
Just, yeah, ready?
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Ba-da-bum.
Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-ba-da. Beer chords.
I forgot that one doesn't actually have a theme. No, we were actually the theme for that.
So,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Why is there no sound? Well, you got that click click sound.
Yeah, I had a bang bang.
So I don't know anything about this other than I believe it was picked up with Mad with Power. Is that true?
No, actually, that
No?
one came from. Oddly enough, it was picked up in Michigan, but it's a Wisconsin beer.
Ah,
I think it's Minocqua.
no, Mount Horror.
Oh, that's right, Mount Horeb Brewing.
Yeah,
what?
Mount. I got that part right.
Yeah.
And
Horror?
Horeb.
Oh, horrible, not
Wisconsin,
horror.
Yeah.
not horror.
So Grumpy Troll Brewing is the name of the brewing. We actually
Get off my lawn.
We did another one of the beers. Probably
A couple weeks ago.
it's been longer than that, probably.
Really?
I know.
Maybe a month, I
Time
guess.
flies, dude. It's probably been a month. So we have another one of the beers tonight. Ooh, that is.
Ooh, that looks
holy
beautiful.
fuck, look at that, Jesus.
So this is the. What do you think it is?
It's a stout.
That's for sure.
Damn, look at that. it's like liquid black in a glass.
That is
This is an
insane.
imperial stout.
Oh, it's an imperial stout, so
This
it is
is
a serious stout.
Barrel aged.
All right,
So it's probably got a little bit of whiskey flavor to it, I would suspect.
that is a serious looking stout, dude. Holy crap.
Right.
Okay,
Wow! Here, bud.
so what's the name of it? What's the actual name of it? I'm gonna look it up real fast.
Well, I mean, it's Grumpy Troll Brewing Pub, and it's their barrel aged
Yeah.
imperial stout.
All right, let's see what they have. To,
Uh,
let me
and it
before we get
says-
too far along here.
It says here, they're kind of
Their labels. I like their artwork, but it doesn't have
it's a
much
little
information.
sparse, a little sparse.
Yeah, it's a little sparse. Barrel
Got that
aged.
pregnancy warning on there.
Okay, well that's good. At least I got that.
And don't operate any heavy machinery.
That's good. Beers. Here we go.
Impairs your abilities
Oh, you got it?
to.
Okay, Rob, you read it off.
They
then.
got. I tell you what. I'm gonna read the generic one for their beers.
All right,
I don't
read
see
the
this
generic one for their
specifically.
beers first.
Oh, wait.
Ooh, damn. I can
The
smell
The bold and
alcohol.
creative, award-winning ales and lagers brewed on site bring locals and travelers from afar. They keep coming back again and again and again for the delicious food and grumpy atmosphere. That's they're describing the brew pub, but
All right, see what they say about their Grumpy Troll.
here, wait. What? Which one is this one?
This is their barrel aged IPA. I'm sorry, Imperial Stout.
It's hold on. Might not be in their.
It might just be under
list.
Imperial Stout.
You see it? I don't either.
Hoopa Loopa. I ain't seeing it there.
Wait, let's see if it's in fall drinks.
All right, so
Have we gone past this? Have we gone past their?
It could be the seasonal thing, right?
it could have been. Yeah, stouts usually not seasonal though.
Big
Yeah.
Popper, Hopalapa.
We did Big Popper already.
Yeah, we did that one. So this one's.
Yeah, it doesn't have any other name than beige. It doesn't say like
However, I will tell you
Big
that.
Grumpy or nothing.
I will tell you that that Grumpy Troll is a proud independent craft brewer.
Yeah.
They invite you to stop in to try one or a few of their dozen microbrews on tap. With a window from their dining room, you might even catch their brewmaster, Mark Noble, in action.
It is a bourbon barrel aged stout.
Trying
Yeah.
to pick up gals at the
Yeah,
bar.
I get the bourbon barrel.
Oh, I smell it.
It's a boozy one.
This is a boozy smelling one, dudes.
There's nothing wrong
It
with
is
that.
well reviewed by a lot of different sites, though.
They should make it all the time. And by the way, I love the look of their restaurant. I kind of want to go there now.
Mount Horeb's not that far.
I think we
Look
might have
four,
to go.
smell 4, taste 4.25.
So this isn't super local to
Out of
this
5.
location because this particular one was bought elsewhere.
in Michigan.
So all right, so you know,
Whew.
yeah. Well, that's
That's some
out.
caramel there, baby.
Oh yeah, yeah. That is wow.
When I say caramel, I mean that.
That'll put hair in your dog.
Brock's
man.
might have made that one.
Yeah. I feel my short and curly's getting a little curlier as I drink this.
No, I am a little concerned. I know that stouts typically aren't particularly carbonated, but this seems pretty flat. I don't know if it's been.
No, I'd
Is it
say
sitting
it's,
or-
no. This is a classic stout.
This
You don't
bad
carbonate.
boy is what you would have drank when the British were invading.
Yes,
Before-
thank you.
Right before they're cutting down. They're
Get a
cutting
little
down the
coffee
streets.
notes on the backside.
Yeah,
Obviously.
it's a lot of booze. If
Lot
you
of
like
booze.
booze flavor.
What is the IPA? I'm sorry, the IPV on this.
Who knows, man? They like I said,
Let me find out
the
here
label
real quick.
is quite sparse.
The label is a little on the sparse side. Let's see if I can get the IPV on
It's
this.
probably gonna be the only time you ever say this. but
Ooh,
this would've been good to
9%.
drink in Boston.
Okay, 9%.
9%.
This is a serious beer.
Yeah.
Now I can smell the booze when we first cracked it. Like,
Don't get pulled over.
no.
This is pull me over stout.
This is a sipping stout, though.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Maybe
honestly,
if I can it cut with something sweet.
I don't know. No, I think it's a sweet already.
Well, maybe I have it cut with something savory.
Or as Bricktop would say, no, thank you, Turkish. I'm sweet enough already.
remember when we went on the Constitution? We went to visit the Constitution. Not the Constitution, the boat. The boat.
The boat in Boston.
Yeah,
in Boston.
that's exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
When I insisted that we see
Right.
the oldest active ship in the
We went and
entire
saw
world.
it, dude. Anyway, this would be perfect on the deck of the Constitution.
Yeah,
I'm going
Phil
to
last
agree.
year.
In
Yeah,
Boston.
right?
In Boston.
Hey,
Just
can
sitting
I
there.
just drink on this?
Oh, dude, we
Yeah.
drank. We
Mabel's-
drank all over Boston. Anyways.
It's kind of weird because
we drank all over Boston.
Boston absolutely drives me crazy, but it is fun to drink in Boston.
Yes, it is.
And this is this is a Boston
We spent a lot of
drink.
drunk time in Boston. Just
Yeah.
we spent a lot of drunk time in Boston, gentlemen.
I even pulled my pants down.
Wait.
To get in the club that night.
Because you guys
We,
were like,
we were trying to stop it.
yeah, I
They
was
had a
going to go
dress
in,
code.
and I was already
They had
in.
a dress code.
I was already in. The bouncer didn't even
And
notice.
you were gonna pull him
Didn't
back out.
even
'Cause
notice.
He was like, he was gone. He
They was
was-
hammered,
They
yeah.
didn't even notice. The bouncer didn't even notice that I was wearing sweatpants. Till you guys freaking pointed it out and were like, dude, you're wearing sweatpants. And the bouncer looked down and went, oh shit. Yeah, no, you can't wear sweatpants. But I had cargo shorts on underneath.
So he was gonna go down the cargo
So
shorts.
I pulled down the bed. Said, here.
He did, he pulled his pants down.
And I said to the bouncer, hey, the cargo shorts okay? He goes, yeah, that's fine.
So I'm gonna tell you right now.
So I still would have been able to get in.
There are no videos from our Boston shows because at the time we weren't doing. Oh yeah, wait.
No, we did videos.
We did
of
videos in Boston.
No, we did interviews. We mostly they
Yeah,
were
no,
on
yeah,
MIT
and
campus.
some clips.
Second year, I think we did video. First year, we did audio only. So if you ever want to hear some great shows, listen to our shows from Boston. They were pretty freaking awesome, actually.
We
I gotta tell you,
got
they-
run off campus once. We got
I don't remember being run out.
yeah,
The
because
beer.
we had beer,
Oh yeah.
And we weren't supposed to have beer on campus.
which is hilarious because we were like visibly drunk on campus the year before, like beer everywhere.
Yeah, our tables were littered with.
Well, maybe that's the reason they instituted the rule the next year.
Yeah, that's possible.
You remember those guys?
We may have been the reason that rule
Yeah.
was instituted.
Yeah.
We
So-
look like a pickup truck from northern Wisconsin, is what we look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Oh yeah.
It's-
All right.
it's-
So party cooler.
no.
All right. Party cooler.
I mean, where am I? This isn't a general party cooler type of
I
drink.
agree. It's not a party cooler. But would you grab it out of the party cooler?
No, probably
It's
not.
too heavy for a party.
I agree.
It's
I'm
not
gonna,
a party
I'm
cooler.
gonna go with the you
So
guys.
no, Deborah.
I am
Don't
not.
put stouts
But-
in the party. You know who's sitting there right now going, "Are you crazy?" Absolutely, you put is Ty because he loves stouts.
Yeah, no time. You do not put stouts in the. No, you don't put a 9.
Oh my God, that's a song. There's a song. Don't put stouts in a party cooler.
9% tie.
That is
That's
true.
a country song at least.
That is,
Yeah,
don't
we are not
put
putting a 9% tie.
Don't put stouts
Okay.
in a party cooler.
Ordering at the pub.
Oh yeah, that might be a rule, like a general idea. Like don't put anything above like 5.5 in your party cooler.
Oh, I like that. That's
You
actually
know,
not a bad rule.
so,
That's,
you know,
that's actually not a
Yeah,
bad
keep
rule.
the alcohol in the party cooler lower.
Yeah.
We break that rule.
All the time.
I know we do, but I'm saying.
It's not a bad rule. All
You
right.
might want to. I think I would have to be in the right mood. As a general idea, probably not.
Right.
It's not really my flavor. It's pretty boozy flavor. I don't like boozy flavor for a beer.
Yeah.
I don't particularly drink a lot of hard alcohol, and if I do, I usually cover it with like mixers. So it's not really my thing. So I don't
You do
really
kind of
like
drink
it.
like a girl.
Yeah, that's fair.
A
That's
college
fine.
girl.
That's fine.
Okay, well, that's cool.
You do say, I mean, they drink a
That's-
lot,
I-
man.
yeah, I'm okay with
Drink me
that.
under a table, but
I mean,
it's
that's
the type
fine.
of thing he
That's
drinks.
fine. I don't have it. I mean, it has to be really good. But I'm wondering with the right food pairing or something, I might be able to
Steak.
be like this way. Yeah.
Well,
This is a
Yeah.
steak. This is a
That's not
steak.
bad because it's got that little caramel sweetness going.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
something
true.
like that, like a hamburger
Well,
maybe.
Depends on the burger, but yeah, with a blue cheeseburger. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, something with a little.
I'd easily have this at a bar. I mean,
Yeah.
especially if there's a fire going, if it's a nice
Oh,
dark,
nice,
dark
nice
red bar.
winter night.
You gotta have the right mood.
What are you,
I mean, you're
hanging
not
out?
gonna go into. You're not gonna go into like these white walled like.
Are you
Neon
hanging out
places
here?
and
Here,
do it.
No,
I'm
this
not
is
one of those anyway.
a
but-
panel-
hanging out in the the ski shanty in the Oculus.
Yeah, I totally. By the way, yes.
All right, so
But you know what? You know what'd be good? What's the name of the bar over by right? That's right by the docks. What the heck's the name of that place? Darn it!
Reef Point,
No, not the Reef Point.
George's.
The one with the the one with the great the sand dollars.
Oh,
So you would be
Who's killing me?
talking about
Fudge.
the place we can't remember.
Oh come on!
Yard Arm.
The Yard Arm.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Oh,
yeah.
Yard
This would be
Arm.
perfect in the Yard Arm.
Ooh, yeah, with the greasy sand dollars.
Oh hell yes. Yeah, I'd be sitting there and you're staring out at the water.
Oh hell yeah.
Well, actually, at the dry
Yeah,
dock boats.
I was gonna say
But,
you
the
are
dry dock
not
boats.
staring at any
Staring
water.
at the dry dock boats. Yes. And the correct-
Yeah, but they have
it
a
is
series
right
of-
by the water, but no.
there's lots of ropes and things in there to give you the idea.
It's nautical.
It's
Yeah.
nautical.
There's a lot of boats.
There's
There's
a lot of
boats.
boats. It's,
There's a
you
lot
know,
of boats.
Yeah.
There's not water.
After you dry docked yours, you go across the
And
street.
drink at the
Oh my
Yard Arm.
God! They should carry this at the Yard Arm. I would totally drink this.
This
at
would
the
be
Yard
a
Arm.
this would be a good one.
I
actually.
can understand that.
All right.
It would fit the
Speaking
mood.
of, we probably should go to the Yard Arm. Man.
Been there, man.
Let's go down.
I haven't been. Yeah,
Let's screw this show.
so yeah.
That'd be funny. Just
I-
leave it out.
Yeah.
I'm with Larry. I would order
No, they
this.
left hours ago.
We've done it.
I would order this with the right food.
Yeah. All right.
If I was at the pub with a
Brisket?
a brisket would be good.
I can tell you, it gets you there quick.
Oh yeah, it does.
Nine.
9%. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna get there.
You got the tweaky eye there.
But yeah, with a good barbecue, this would be good. Something greasy, something heavy.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Like
I'd
sand
kind of like
dollars.
to be sitting on the back porch right now
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
kind of just grill something up.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is good with a heavy food, with a greasy food.
It's
'Cause
kind of funny how this.
It's sweet and alcoholic-y.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how different types of beer put you in a mood for different kinds of things. You know, do different
Let's
kinds
put it
of
this way.
things.
I'm going to drink this beautiful single malt Scotch whiskey because it's going to cut the alcohol on that.
Right? But you know, right now I'd like to talk a little bit about Carl Jung for a little bit.
Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah.
Let's bring Carl Jung into this. What archetypal figure do you figure this beer is?
This is the old man by the sea.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go with that. That's actually a good.
I'm
vote.
touching up on my young
Sitting
man.
by the dock of the bay.
Not that old man. That's a different old man.
Drinking Heineken. Wait a minute. What?
Also not right. God no. Okay, so let's gentlemen, let's pass verdict on Grumpy Troll Brewing. Their barrel brewed Imperial Stout. And I agree with you. It's a whiskey barrel they're brewing it in. It didn't say on the lines, but it's well reviewed by everybody else. Let's see how we do with it.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
I'm surprised you gave it a.
You know, I think it's executed for what it is. So
I think it's a perfect execution of that. It is boozy though.
it's boozy.
I'm a mood
I
beer
don't,
person. though.
I don't think beer should be particularly boozy. Like Man, when you drink so when we
Like
went
dragon's
to,
milk.
like when we went to
That was a splitting head.
Uncon, non-con.
Con.
The beers they had there, some of them were 16, 17.
Oh, those were holy
and
shit.
and to be honest, they didn't taste boozy at all.
No, that was the
Which-
problem. They did not.
And that was the problem. They were very dangerous that way. Very dangerous. They were stouts, of course.
Yeah.
But they didn't taste boozy. Now, this one's kind of going for boozy,
So-
the fact that it's aged in a barrel.
Right, so you get that
You're
taste.
kind of asking for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you get the you know this is a barrel aged stout.
Yeah.
You can taste the barrel. You can taste a little whiskey aftertaste.
Yeah.
So again, I'm
You
assuming
taste
it's
some
whiskey barrels.
reefer. Yeah. Oh no.
I'm missing that. Damn it! Where's the reefer in this? Oh
Well,
god.
see-
Okay, so wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Following Guys Games of Beer will be Reefer Madness.
So I'm just gonna say, God World. He said the word reefer, and I knew what it was.
This
Mhm.
guy's
Okay,
scary.
world.
Yeah.
Um,
And he said reefer madness. I mean, that's what.
yeah,
So,
that's good.
you're
I
really
thought that was
like-
really good.
Yeah.
Circa
felt like I was being really
1909.
I felt that was being really good.
All right, Judge Rob.
I think
I-
he already passed something.
No, I didn't.
No, we didn't. We just voted on it. He just passed verdict on it.
I do
We're
wanna-
kind of slow moving this train.
Yeah, we are. I know, there are some types of beer that make you feel like you should be a better connoisseur of beer, and this actually makes me feel like I feel kind of guilty for drinking like a lot of crappy beer. I'm not picky. We all know. I don't think that skeleton is. I don't think that skeleton stayed in the closet.
To be fair,
To be fair.
it's not like you're running around drinking a lot of Olympic.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, red, white, and blue at night. You know, what I mean, I'll dig it up.
They
the
don't
grave.
even make.
And
that.
by the way, I actually, forget it. You know what? I loved Meister
It's
Brau.
not like your.
I love.
It's not like your
Meister Brau.
preferred beer is Milwaukee's Best.
Oh, man. By the way, before they had it here, they didn't. They didn't have it here in the '90s.
What's that?
Milwaukee's Best. I could never find
No,
it here.
no.
They had it in Kansas.
Beef.
And I told them, this is not Milwaukee's Best. This is not a representative.
That's why they sold it in Kansas.
Right. Because it would have been ran out of town.
They should have been living the high life all along.
They should have been living the high life. Because that's 90s Wisconsin right there. And that is.
Oh God.
That's
I don't know. 90s Wisconsin.
We were not
was-
sophisticated.
We were starting to live the genuine life.
MGD. Yeah, that got really popular. Actually, started getting popular in the '80s, but
The late 80s.
Late 80s, yeah.
It drifted into the 90s.
Yeah.
And then it fell off the map.
That's because Zima just
It was
killed
way
everything.
too fucking sweet.
Zima just killed everything. We had Zima in Kansas, and let me tell you.
I was watching a sitcom today, and the guy was reminiscing about his experimental college days, and he says,
that
you
sounds
know,
bad already.
and he said, you know, well, when he kissed me, I had to put my Zima down.
Wow, that kind of actually works. That line. So, kids, if you want to experiment, make sure you have plenty of Zima on hand.
It'll help loosen you up a bit.
All right, Rob, Judge Rob.
First
All right.
experiment will be Zima.
Yeah, thank you. Pass verdict on Grub Patrol Brew Pub out of Horb, Wisconsin's barrel-aged
That's a
Imperial
lot of swing right there.
Stout.
On the charge of being the stoutiest stout in Stouty Town, I find you guilty and sentence you to.
Drinking!
Yeah,
Or
that's
been
good.
drunk as
It's-
I'm looking at
it's-
the glasses.
It's got again this
There, finish it up.
Yeah, we
This-
might as well drink it.
this stuff will hammer you, man.
So, there's just a little bit left.
Yeah, kill it.
We gotta kill our drinks before we head out because since we got the new studio, it's a clean
awesome.
studio
I know.
policy now.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we take
Because
our shit out of it.
I actually watch a show down here every once in a while when I want some peace. It's kind of funny. The studio's so nice now. I actually want to spend some time in it, which That, before it was absolutely safe from that problem.
Yeah. So again, guys, one more time. Tomorrow, some giveaways tomorrow for sure. So stay on our social medias because we're gonna be doing. What are we doing tomorrow night, Larry? Besides sucking foam off beer.
That was unexpected.
Yeah, well,
First one was
that's
easy.
what she said.
So anyways, but I'm bummed. So well, we're gonna work on some of our own stuff. Well, we helped Dan out with his stuff, but we have a few of our own.
We gotta get our shit ready.
We gotta get ready. Some of you may know Vex Rex in the past. We hope to it needed some sprucing up, and we hope to have that ready and bring that back.
Oh, we are bringing it back.
Some of you might have seen that we restored an old electrical mechanical shooting gallery game,
Fuck
and
off.
we plan to bring that. It took some damage with Man with Power, so we have to do
The
some.
Switch was shipped this week, supposedly.
So we have a Switch and the Woodstock. We have to refurbish and
I'm working
rebuild
on
a
that.
little bit.
That's a little tricky. than I thought.
So if it's it's got some metal, looks a little damaged. Last year it looked a little pristine. At least the stocks did.
2 years ago.
You know,
2 years ago.
2 years ago. So we gotta get that going. Just as a technical idea, these old machines are beasts, right? So we're gonna add some wheels to it to make it a little easier to push around.
You've never seen a machine as big as a wheelie as that game.
I think that's probably led to some of the demise of some of these old machines. Is just
How big and unwieldy they are.
building. But yeah, I mean, we try to move this thing around. It's you start talking about dimensions.
You have the wheels, right?
I
You have wheels, right?
bought
'Cause I was gonna say I got wheels.
No, I bought special new wheels that you kick down, they pop the machine up,
Nice.
then you roll it, and then you
And then
release
they-
them,
then
and
they
it
drop
drops
back
back down
down.
to the ground.
Yeah.
Are those the
yeah.
ones we were supposed to install like
Originally, but I couldn't find
6
them.
months ago?
I think
Well,
that's
we
right.
were thinking about it. But we do need to get those installed, and just talking about the idea. I mean, this machine is 6 feet high, like on its wheels. So if you drop it down, it's a little less than 6 feet high.
But roughly 6.
And with the guns, like the cross is like 5 feet.
Yeah.
So you're
It's-
talking, you got to cover approximately an area of what? So 5 by.
It's about 3 feet wide. It's a
about
wide
3
machine
feet
because it's designed for
wide.
2
So I mean,
players.
it takes up. It's really hard to move it around. I mean, we thought about putting it like in my basement, and when we smartly.
Yeah.
When we got down there, we actually met.
Yeah, we
and
tried
there
to
was
put
just
it-
no way.
We thought about
Yeah,
this
I
too.
thought about
way.
putting in this one. No.
There was
Oh,
just
no.
no way we could cut the corner, cut the transition
Yeah.
from stairs to down because it's just so big, and so it's a complicated machine, and I think that was and we got another coin-op we've been working on. I don't think it will not be ready for this show, but
Oh, the horse racing.
it should be ready for
April.
it should be ready for April.
I was gonna pick the trim on that.
And
one.
again, it's
Yeah, that's
smaller
probably
in some ways. I mean, it's thinner, but it's still
huge.
it's still huge. It's still 5 by 5
All those
in other
old
directions.
all those old EM machines
Yeah, they're
are
big.
big.
They don't have a little
physically
CPU
I-
to control everything.
Right.
What they have are actual electronics
Banks of
for
relays.
Banks of
Relays.
relays for everything that it does. You know, so it takes
and
space.
motors and gears
Gears
and holy crap! Wait till you see this machine though. If you haven't seen it before, wait till you see it this year. It is
Oh, it's a beautiful.
Well,
it-
we
it
did
is
some
really a
improvements.
ballet going on in the back.
Oh,
of the
yeah.
machine.
We did
It's
some
beautiful.
improvements on the machine when we last had it out, and thanks for the 4 quarters for the people
Whoever tried to put quarters
tried
into
to get it working by putting quarters.
There's a
in.
push button on the front, kids.
There's a little green button.
No.
Yeah.
We're only $1,873 in the hole now. We're doing good. We'll take every quarter. Take every quarter.
No, that was hilarious when we found those.
It's our new
That one
slogan, by the
pretty
way.
But one of the problems we had is that the solenoids in the 2 guns that basically created claps so that you can feel a back feed. Well, they're wound cords and they kind of were
They shorted.
shorting
Plain and
out.
simple, dude.
They were shorting out.
I found dead shorts in them.
Yeah.
So they
no.
the guns have recoil on them, so it feels like you're shooting a gun. And they were popping fuses at the last time we brought it up.
Yeah.
So we literally hand rewound the coils on this, so we could use the recoil in it. And for those of you who don't know, hand rewinding a recoil, basically an electronic solenoid, is not fun. But
Yeah.
we have rewound them, so
Hey,
the
we
machine.
got nothing on fly fishers, man.
Yeah, no, that's
They
true.
think they're winding something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, try
Try
reacting a
winding
recoil
a coil,
line.
man.
Those wires have all got to be nice and straight. You know, it's
It's
got.
funny, because every time you can pretty much spot a hand rewind job.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you're looking at. Ooh.
What the fuck were you thinking?
And then you try it, and you're like, oh yeah, fuck it.
now I know
That's
why.
that
Now I
happened.
know why. Yeah. No, dude, trust me.
Every time you think
They were
you're
not.
gonna do
The
amazingly
ones out
better,
there turned out
yeah.
nice. I'm not
Yeah.
unhappy with them, but let's be honest. There's a few wines that.
Hey, look, that's called like
Crosswise.
craftsmanship.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
it. That's it.
right. Well, that's a
That's
mark
right.
of hand.
Look, the
hand
fact that you
craftsmanship.
did it by hand is like that's awesome.
Yeah.
By
I
itself.
had to do it by hand. We couldn't get the damn coils anymore.
Yeah. So now they don't short. So that's good. So I mean, part of the downtime that we had when we last displayed
And
it
popping
were these
fuses.
stupid things. We eventually just cut them so that there was no recoil, but they wouldn't pop fuses
Right.
anymore.
But now there's recoil.
Now there's recoil, and they won't pop fuses.
And you didn't
so
take
both
my
things.
suggestion, which was, fuck the fuses.
Put a penny in it.
Yeah. No, I wasn't put a penny in it, but yeah. Short the fuses. Don't
Yeah,
worry
you-
about
you
it.
were talking about
Which
by-
is
just bypassing.
By the way, I did say which would be the dumbest idea ever. By
Yeah,
the way.
yeah.
I did point that
Well,
out.
and the funny part is those particular recoils are only supposed to have a 5 amp fuse,
Yeah.
and we were popping.
You must have been up to
25,
20, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
30.
He was buying automotive fuses.
Yeah, we put them in, and they were popping. It's like, no, this thing is cranking hard.
Yeah. So we
Yeah,
had,
that means it's.
but we did get the recoil working perfect. on
And we
this
tried to bypass, and that thing
It
started on
melted.
fire.
Oh no!
It melted the alligator clip.
I was joking about the
No,
bypass.
we did
We
try.
tried it.
I was joking about bypassing
It
it.
was on fire, and we were like, turn it off, turn it off.
So
You literally
promise-
made fun of me for
I
suggesting
promise
that.
we will not burn
As a
down
joke.
Well, we wanted to test whether or not it was really that
how much
thing.
temperature was dry.
And
Right.
how was it that thing?
I don't
Was
know.
That, 'cause
Crazy
thing. We were isolating if that's the thing that was broke, because there's other things that could be broke.
That are on the same circuit as
I,
Right,
I,
right.
alright,
So
so
we-
crazy
So we
idea.
tried to do it, and we turned
Crazy
it on.
idea.
And that thing
Put
was
a meter on it.
And that thing
and
was on
test it.
fire in like a
It's hard with the
second.
new
Which
digital-
you literally
it's
keep.
hard with the new digital meters. They do not read fast enough.
Mm.
Digital meters are not.
This
there-
thing
is there a
started.
theory?
This started melting the second the switch went
Yeah.
on. You couldn't. It was the time. Basically, the time it took for someone to go turn it off, turn it off.
Yeah, thank you. So, but the game will be out there. Wait till
But
you-
we had two people on the operation.
That's
It's-
basically
We
it.
had one on
The
the switch,
system
one
is
on the watching.
amazing.
We knew, and even I could see through the machine, and I could see the as soon as it turned on, the wire that was up in the air had instantly started lowering.
But you got to check this machine out. It is truly an amazing piece of
Like,
kit.
oh, that's not good. Turn that off.
How much power that's
All
going
right,
to.
Rob. You,
Don't plug that in at home.
yeah, do not.
Yeah, but we fixed it. We
Yeah,
fixed
it's
it.
fixed.
Yeah,
We
but I
fixed
mean,
it.
no, in general, do not plug that in at home. Even though we replaced the lights with LEDs.
Which we
That
did.
sucker's
'Cause
gone
that
like
drew-
a beast.
Oh, it does. It draws the amperage, man. That's got a heavy cord on it. All right, Rob, take us out of this mess.
Oh, shoot.
Tell people where they can get a free game tomorrow, too.
Oh, let me tell you, there's a couple places you can get a free game. I guess I'm going to end up posting one again.
You're going to have to now.
All right, if you go to
said a couple.
www.guysgamesandbeer.net, you can look on the top right-hand corner of the screen. You're going to see a link to our Discord channel.
Right. Oh, wait. It's right. It's backwards on this one. Wait, no, it's right there. I got it right there.
No, you don't.
See, it is backwards on this
Yeah,
one. I got to point to the other side.
I'm looking at the camera.
All right. Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
So,
You know, maybe we should have stage direction in the studio that's off camera.
oh, yeah, there you go. That's
Screw
to the
that!
right.
I got a Midwest Navy Classic poster.
Oh, you do? That's really cool,
It's like-
too.
Not
Way
that
better.
anyone could see it.
Those new
Looks
hands.
We
good,
can.
though.
It does look great,
Looks
actually.
good, though.
It does That
I also replaced the lighting system, but I think one of our ballasts is
You know, Dan said he wanted that back.
You ain't getting it back.
Why did Dan?
Too late
He
now.
invested to me.
Yeah, thank you. He said
Saw
we could
last
have
week and
that.
invested
We
in
took
me.
it.
I should send him a picture of it.
Yeah, you really should actually send down a
He'd
picture of
probably
that.
like that.
Because that's
Hey,
like,
he never
that's
said
like
that.
from-
I made it up.
that's like from one of the
I know
very,
you didn't.
that's
I'm
that's
sure
from
you
one of the
didn't.
very early Midwest gaming classics. That's really cool.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I
Hey,
know.
when it was, is it bigger? Is it the biggest gaming convention in the country?
It says all encompassing here. I don't know if it's the
Okay.
biggest actually.
Because it was the biggest in the Midwest.
It's definitely the biggest.
It's
man.
way
It's
bigger
the
now.
biggest,
Yeah, Jesus.
huge.
So,
Oh my God, yeah.
it's bigger than too many games in Philadelphia.
It's the biggest
bigger
one that
than-
actually
yeah.
cares about gaming. at all.
Thank you.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's impressive.
All right, where else can they find us, Rob?
Hey, how about some Facebook? www.facebook.com/guysgamesandbeer. Also, by the way, while you're there, visit the Guys Games and Beer support group, which has the dankest memes being posted by the master of memetology, Dallas.
Oh my God, yes. He rocks that stuff. You will find memes that you will not find.
In fact, we've
No,
been
that you don't
thinking,
want to find anywhere else.
we've been thinking about changing things up
Sometimes I feel dirty.
and having
I know,
having
I
the
gotta take a shower
dankest,
afterwards.
the Guys Games and Beer dankest memes, and then a support group to cover what you saw. Over there.
Yeah, over there, yeah. Exactly.
God!
Maybe recovery group. Yeah. Anyway, there's that. There's YouTube, www.youtube.com.
Well, you might be watching us right now.
Yep. Guys, Games, and Beer. And on Twitter, it's at Guys, Games, Beer. This episode, as always, is brought to you by Lionheart Racing. Lionheart Racing, all the joy of racing with all the rubber hot dogs. By the way, you can check them out at www.guysgamesandbeer.net. Again, top right-hand corner of the screen.
Right there. See that?
Thank you,
See
pointed
that
to right.
there? I
Thank
did.
you. Thank you.
Right there.
Appreciate
It's
it.
right there.
Click.
Click on that.
Yeah.
Click on that.
Click
Clickbait.
through. You can check out some of the races. Also, new upcoming events that are going on, and don't forget the fact that there's live events. You can actually watch a racing live with a real announcer. I mean, it's great stuff. You should really check it out. I want to thank you all very much for watching this episode of Guys, Games, and Beer. I realized it was a little bit short, a little bit.
A little bit casual, a little bit laid
Not that much
back,
short.
No, I guess not.
a little
casual.
bitty.
But don't worry. For the next couple weeks, you'll be seeing some shorts. We're going to talk about this after the show, but we're going to be doing some interviews. It's going to be a good
Looking forward to
time.
this. Oh my God,
It's been way too long, so very excited to do that. We're about to head out. I want to thank you all very much for watching. As I said before, Jesus Christ.
Later, all.
I need a nap.
Well, that didn't work.
This episode of Guys, Games, and Beer is brought to you by XSplit. XSplit. Sometimes it works.
Guys, Games, and Beer.
Damn, XSplit. And we pay for that shit, by the way.
I know.
Wait, is it kicking it?
Oh yeah. The sound down here is fucking awesome now.
That's nice. I really like this room.
Could have turned on a bit of light.
It's kind of amazing a little bit of work can do. But I'm really happy with the way that lighting system turned out.
No,
It
it's
looks a lot
beautiful.
better.
It's not flickering anymore.
It does flash out. I think the ballast is shot.
I haven't seen it flicker at all.
But it's looking better.
Yeah. No, it's even with the LED
Definitely the
lights
light
up there
quality. The light quality is better. So
now, I love the LEDs lighting like that. That's freaking awesome.
yeah, it's not quite cold. This is they've added like what 2 colors in between
Yep.
now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have that bluish tinge
Yeah.
to it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think you can get the LEDs in either warm or
You can get it warm or cold. This is I think it's called natural. There's like 2 colors now in between.
There's probably 3 colors.
This is one of the natural ones. No, there's like 4 colors now.
Oh.
And this is one of the natural colors, but I think it's called what's it called, energetic or something like that.
Well, it looks good.
Yeah, it's the blue that makes you think that you should go throw yourself.
Right, but it's
off the
not.
mountain.
It's not like Exactly.
Joe Volcano,
Yeah, right.
you know, when he goes